Hey, what's up? I just got back from the dentist. I got my final filling in my tooth. Like, my 4 teeth back here needed to be filled in. The dentist said that had nothing to do with how I was brushing my teeth. It's just how they naturally grew in. None of it was my fault. But still, I'm gonna kind of miss it. I got to lean back and relax in the dentist chair watching The Big Bang Theory. And it was one of the ones with the TV up. Yeah, The Big Bang Theory is a good show. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people who disagree, but basically it's a show where you don't really have to think. Like, my brain always has to be thinking about something. So, with The Big Bang Theory, then I can just sit and watch it and make my brain just think about that, and then I can still turn my brain off. Because if I try to just sit down and just not think of anything, it won't happen, because my brain always has to be thinking about something. But if I watch The Big Bang Theory, then that's something for my brain to think about, while I can just turn my brain off and not really think about anything at the same time. But the point is that when I got my wisdom teeth done, like when they did the one back here, then this part of my lip was numb, and when they did back here, this part of my lip was numb, and they just did this one, and now this part of my lip was numb. And I guess every time that I put my teeth together, I must have been chewing on that lip, and I just wasn't feeling it, because, like, this might be disgusting, but hang on, let me get a better light. Hey, see that? There's a giant patch there. It's not anything serious. It should heal in a little bit, but still, like, just imagine, like, those things, whatever the dentists do to you that make you feel all numb and stuff like that. Why hasn't it happened yet that, like, criminals, like, become doctors and then just steal all the drugs and then start... Man, that person would have so much power. They pretty much have the power of the Daleks. Oh. Wow, geez, the Doctor Who Christmas special has aired and the Doctor has regenerated. Wow. Let's see what the comments have to say about this YouTube video showing the regeneration. Oh, wow. And she's still not ginger. Wow. What an amazing comment. What an original idea. Wow, 16 replies, 785. Clearly put a lot of thought into this comment that was uploaded 12 hours ago. Let us see what exists further down in the comment section, and oh my goodness. Look at this. Someone uploaded another comment, the original comment, and it's getting nothing. Wow, what an amazing coincidence. Wow, this just blows my mind here. Wow. Hey, what's up guys? From the May for YouTuber. I just want to say three things. Oh my god, 3 things. Number 1, I am at 399 subscribers at the time of filming this, so maybe less and maybe more by the time I upload this, but like, I'm so close to 400 guys, thank you. Also, number 2, I just want to let you guys know that like I might be just changing my schedule, is basically what I'm saying. Like I said a couple videos ago, but I'm nervous that some people misinterpreted that. Like, just, you know, if I haven't uploaded in a while, don't worry, I am gonna upload soon. It's just, maybe something's happened, maybe my computer's crashed and I can't upload things anymore. Also, I was just really stressed before, because, like, I was, like, taking, like, a whole bunch of hard courses and stuff like that, and it was hard for me to, like, balance that stress along with YouTube stress, and then YouTube took monetization away. I had to deal with that gigabyte thing, because, like, up until just a few months ago, I didn't even know that running out of computer space was something that I had to worry about. And then all of a sudden, it became something that I had to worry about, and then you know, and then Five Nights at Freddy's 6, I was so looking forward to playing that, and I can't download it on a Mac, and I don't want to spare it in my space on my laptop. Anyway, I'm taking easier courses now, so... Number 3, all these ads on my videos. I'm not looking forward to when they go away. Man, it's even worse because I just started getting into the phase where I was getting more than one ad in a video. You know when you're watching a video and then all of a sudden partway through and then all of a sudden it just fades out before you can hit pause and then it just cuts to another ad, leaving you to forever wonder what would happen if you paused it just as it was fading away? Yeah, sorry about that, but again, it's the only way that we can make some more money, but... Okay, anyway, also, so we're finally reviewing The Power of the Daleks, obviously, and, yeah, so I'm gonna be reviewing the DVD anime thing, which I just got last Christmas, so, yeah, I could do the reconstruction. I haven't even opened this, honestly, because I wanted to save my original reaction of whatever is contained on this DVD for the video. Hang on, that's it. What the frick? Oh, it's in a slipcase. That's weird. Seriously, like, it's even like, it's the exact same on the slipcase. Anyway, this contains Servants and Masters, The Making of the Power of the Daleks, audio commentary on all 6 episodes, commentary, animation test footage, telesnap reconstruction? Really? Okay. Photo gallery, nah. Original mono soundtrack option, don't know what that means. Original title sequence? Okay. Surviving footage, obviously. Original Dalek voice session recording accessible via DVD-ROM. I think that's like a computer thing. Production notes and original camera. Original scripts? Why are you putting a script on here? Sure, why not? Open this thing. Here we go. Here. There we go. Then there we go. I say though, I was excited when I saw this newly animated black and white and color. Although I am like, where's the story number? On the Region 1 DVDs, it always says the story number right here. It doesn't say it here. Anyway, here we go. What is this? Disc 1, Doctor Who, The Power of the Daleks, color. And then assume that this is black and white. Okay, so... Oh, and bonus features on that one. Okay, so black and white or color. Let's do color, shall we? Careful, 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 careful. This is like different than the other ones, because like, this is like the first time that I'm actually filming something, and like, it's the first time that I use the DVD. Yeah. I just want to turn the light on so that I can have more lighting. Yeah, looks clean enough. Let's go, shall we? Oh yeah, we switched some DVD players around because, you know, issues with Netflix and such. The frick? Do I just hit enter? Okay, I think I just hit enter. Right now it's playing a trailer for Sherlock, I think, but I'm too nervous to hit skip. I don't want to do anything weird. Season 4 on DVD, Blu-ray, and digital. Whatever that means. What's next? What is this? Is it starting? Where's the disc menu? Oh no, wait. Oh, okay. Whoa! Oh, this is cool. Oh, but where was that cool normal thing where the TARDIS like goes, like, you know, the original intro. Anyway, upon subtitles, English, main menu. There's no scene selection? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, wow. Where's the little boxes? Oh, whatever. Okay, episode 1, let's go. What is this? Oh, we're gonna play the end of the 10th planet! Okay, I'm gonna show as absolutely little as this as possible, because I haven't come across a YouTuber who has reviewed this and has shown clips from it, so I'm assuming that this is like insane copyright rules right here. But also, I'm watching this for the first time. It is playing an animated reconstruction of the end of the 10th planet, but they're playing it like it wasn't Twice Upon a Time. Because the cool thing with the latest Christmas special is that it had the first Doctor's regeneration as a new Who regeneration, with his hands glowing yellow and then coming out his face. But the cool thing is that in the original footage, it was just white light, so who's to say if it wasn't yellow? And in this animation, it's yellow. To him, oh no, this isn't a plot hole, we're not making continuity errors. There's the levers moving kind of makes it look a bit choppy, but whatever. Let me get into this nice little theme song. Yeah, believe it or not, the theme song didn't change at first between the first Doctor and second Doctor's run. The animation isn't the best, but you know, they tried, they're making progress. Alright, so focused on mentioning what's happening in here that I forgot to mention the story. Right, so the Doctor was somehow fine leaving people in the 80s with a bunch of Cybermen technology and then regenerated in a way that even I could edit, honestly. So yeah, so then he comes conscious, and then at first Ben is all just like, he's not the Doctor, kind of like Rose with the 9th Doctor and 10th Doctor, but yeah, and the Doctor also has this weird thing where he's like all fuzzy and stuff like that, and then he concentrates and that's fine. And then Ben somehow doesn't require any proof to think, oh okay, you're the Doctor. The Doctor just kind of ignores Ben for a bit, and then Ben just kind of goes with the flow in the end. He also shows his 500-year diary, which later becomes his 900-year diary in the movie, and later his 2,000-year diary in The Girl Who Died. And then, Yeah, and then he plays a nice little tune. I just scratched on the door. Sign tells me that we're gonna be hearing stuff like that for quite a while. You right there, Smedgy? He just ran to the window and started scratching that. And then he started looking at this. Yes, this is a fan. Yes, only one light bulb is working. Oh, but what was that? This looks like crappy. Okay, that's enough of making fun of the animation. Never mind. And also when he takes out a knife, which isn't the best thing to do when Ben's questioning if he is the doctor or not, he's just like, from the Crusades. But that was the title of the story. I'm not sure if it was at the time because, like, you know, it was separated into 4 episodes. It was like The Lion, The Knight of Jaffa, The Wheel of Fortune, and The Warlords. Got good memory. But like he says it like a regular fan would. Oh, that's the knife from the Crusades. There's also a common misconception that's in the loose cannon reconstruction. For example, like the TARDIS dematerializing/materializing noise happens as the Doctor regenerates, and some people think that that is the sound that the first Doctor made when he regenerated. No, that was the TARDIS taking off. Because in this scene, which takes place immediately afterwards, you only hear the TARDIS noise again once, and then they're on a new location, which must mean that that was when they rematerialized. But in the loose cannon reconstruction, when you hear the noise once, you hear it dematerialize. It says in the little words below that the Doctor flicks a switch and it dematerializes. But that must be when it rematerializes. When the Doctor regenerated and you heard the TARDIS noise, that was it dematerializing. Also, the second Doctor sure has some abilities. Like the first Doctor always had to check the oxygen and the temperature and the gravity on the TARDIS console whenever they land in a new location. The second Doctor just licks his finger and tells it all. And look at that. Animators, I gotta give you props for this. This looks great. Honestly, they do a good job of paying attention to color, which is good because I have a feeling that if it didn't make much of a difference with color, then some people might have said that it was a complete rip-off. But just in the TARDIS, like the walls are white and just Polly's wearing bright red and Ben's wearing bright green and the Doctor's carrying his recorder that's like bright blue, and it just to me it kind of just blends. To some people it might just not work, but to me it just works. Also, the movement of the thing in the middle of the TARDIS console that moves up and down when it dematerializes and rematerializes, the movement of that and the detail inside and the animation of the Daleks themselves, those are great. Some of the animation is a bit choppy of the humans moving and some of the other things, but the Daleks and the TARDIS console up and down thing, those look great. Jeez. So the Doctor goes and explores this new planet, and then all of a sudden he hides behind a rock, and then this guy being like, "Is anyone there? Hello?" And the Doctor, with his confident self, just comes out of hiding, and he's like, "You've come exactly. I'm from Earth. I'm part of these." And then someone shoots him, and he just falls over dead. Jeez. The Doctor looks at the guy's badge, and then finds out that now with his glasses it seems blurry. His eyesight has improved, but he finds out that they are on the planet called Vulcan. Why not? Also, Polly said, like, do you think that Earth is always like this? And Ben's like, nah, just around here. Like, do they think that this is Earth? Because I just kind of realized that this is Polly's and Ben's first time on an alien planet. Because the War Machines was in their present time, the Smugglers was on Earth in the past, the 10th Planet was on Earth in their future, 1986, and now this is an alien planet. Mom, I'm just eating another ice cream sandwich. Why is this always weird? Anyway, I believe that the original trailer for this said that the Doctor lands here in 2020. So we're not far off from seeing Vulcan. But also just, like, yeah, we always call it, like 1876, 1902, 1912, 1918, and then all of a sudden we stopped calling, we didn't say 20, we're saying like 2010, 2011. But I assume that once we get to 2020, not that many people are going to be saying 2020, we're just going to kind of roll with 2020. I guess 2021, 2022, 2023, etc. I don't know. The Doctor, Polly, and Ben are then captured by the guys of Vulcan. The Doctor stops talking, and then when Polly starts asking yes or no questions, the Doctor just kind of blows into his recorder flute whistle thing and to try and say the answers. And there's this scene where Ben is supposed to pick up the recorder and throw it away, and then all of a sudden later the Doctor all of a sudden magically has it in his hands again, to which Ben says, "How did he get it back?" But in this animation, Ben never throws it, so when he says, "How did he get it back?" it doesn't really make much sense. And then these guys come in, and then all of a sudden the Doctor starts talking. He's like, "I'm the Examiner. What are you here for?" "To examine." But like, when Ben and Polly talk to him, he doesn't say a word, and Ben is like saying, like, is he gonna say that he's the Doctor? What is he gonna do? And then it just cuts to a clip of the Doctor, and he's just kind of staring there like, If you look at this for more than a second, you can clearly see that's animated, but when I first looked at this and glanced, it looked so real. Anyway, so they open some doors and makes the same noise that the doors did on Skara with the Daleks, and then the Doctor finds the Daleks and he's like, Polly, Ben, come and meet the Daleks. So there's a scene when the cobwebs are kind of just drifting back and forth, and again, the cobwebs just look so real. And then all of a sudden there's this thing creeping from underneath that thing, and then the episode ends. Buds, you can't stop the credits off the directors. You gotta give the animators some credits. Yeah, there you go, and the soundtrack keeps going. That was pretty cool. I have the lights off because I feel like it. This is gonna be a long 6 episodes. The first non-4-parter since the Daleks master plan, which was 12. I mean, I divided into 6 and 6, but forgot this wasn't color. Took a break to have some toaster strudels, okay? In this story, Ben describes the weird thing under the thing as a disembodied hand or a claw, like we saw in the Daleks or in the movie Doctor Who and the Dog with Peter Cushing. In this animation, you can clearly see that's some sort of bug. Well, the Doctor was all like, what was the first thing that you said when you went in there? What was the first thing that you saw? And they're like, the Daleks. And they're like, you were astounded? And they're like, yes, amazed? Yes. You didn't even give them a glance. Why? Because you've been in there and seen them. Wow, I could feel his emotion in that line. Wow, he is a good actor. Ben and Polly are just like, oh, the real Doctor was always on about the Daleks. The Doctor never tells companions about the Daleks or regeneration until they experience it. That's a mistake that the Doctor always does. It's only when it's convenient, like in the Titan comics, that a companion just randomly says how she already knew that the Doctor could regenerate. But if it's important to the plot that the character has never heard of regeneration, then all of a sudden they don't know about regeneration. So, like, how often does the Doctor just tell the companions about regeneration, and how often does he not? In Series 10, in the episode Knock Knock, the Doctor was clearly shown that he doesn't want Bill to know about regeneration for some reason, and now the first Doctor just told them about the Daleks, because Pen and Polly don't even know whether to trust if he is the Doctor or not, and therefore to trust if the Daleks are dangerous or not. So that they just randomly say how the first Doctor always talked about the Daleks being dangerous, just so that they would trust the Doctor. The Doctor's always got some pretty cool lines. It's like, what does this badge say? It says I'm the Examiner. It doesn't say anywhere saying except your laboratory. And stuff like, I want the Daleks blown up or melted down, up or down, I don't care. Look at that color on that fruit. It just seems kind of out of place, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe it blends, I don't know. The Doctor is officially an alien. He is no longer just a normal, like, human powers. Because that was a nice little Marco Polo reference. But then he picks up an orange, and he can hear a microphone in the center, tucked in the center of the orange, and then he cuts it out and takes it out. I don't know. But then, yeah, people have been listening to what they're saying. And he also tries to snap a banana half to see. By the way, that is a good way to open a banana. Most people open it, like, from the stem, but sometimes it can just squish in your hand. And then, yeah. It's a good way to try and just snap it in half and then just peel it. But again, on rare occasions, it doesn't snap and it just squishes in your hand. But try flipping it upside down. Peel from the end that is not the stem. You may be surprised at how well it peels. What the heck is that globe? Wait, what was that globe? Wait, whoa, no, what was that globe? I want to know what the globe was. What was that weird globe in the corner? I guess it's gone now, never mind. There's 3 guys, only one of them are questioning the Dalek and say that might kill them all, and then of course he's the one who dies. Don't question things, kids, or you might end up dying. But it's actually true. If you have curiosity, it might lead to your death. Like, if you're in a cave and then you wonder, what's that roaring at the end of the cave? It's probably a bear. You might die if you go in to see what it is. Anyway, the cliffhanger for episode 2 is when the Dalek comes in and he's like, I am your servant, I am your servant, and then the Doctor's just like, no, it's not a servant, gonna kill everything. And everyone's like, get old Doctor and his silly ways. Because I hit 400 subscribers as filming this. Yes, 400 subscriber special. I haven't filmed it yet. It's hard for me to get the 2 guys and everyone else together, but I will come eventually. Like, anyway, so this Dalek that is not unarmed, and the Doctor found out the dog's duplicating itself, and this screamy guy is back. You remember the screamy guy from the other Daleks ones? They're the ones who just talk like this, and then there's those guys who are just like, and power, and then it's just this thing, yeah, we get it, you'll conquer. Yeah, we get it, you'll conquer, great. The Doctor and Ben get a note
that slides into the door, and then there's the sound effect of Ben picking up the paper, but the animation doesn't show it, but whatever. Ben picks it up later, and then it's like says, the girl, Polly. It's the girl, Polly. Not the girl, Polly. Anyway. Polly's safe as long as they leave the dogs alone. And then there's the dogs, and they're like, we will get our power, we will get our power, and that's the end of part 3. Episode 4, this is normally the last one, but not anymore.
Remember that I control you. We are your servants.
We are your servants.
I gave you each.
Oh my goodness, does anyone feel like reading all that? Because I don't have the time. However, bother to read the very end that says, please do not bring any children to the meeting. That seems kind of ageist, don't you think? Sort of like, is it like a dangerous thing? Then again, maybe that's something that they did all the time in the 60s, I don't know. So then they find out someone died, and then he's just like, you've done a terrible thing, we'll have to report the body. I'm like, no one will find the body. And then they're just like, you think the experiments are more important than human life? Human life. Speciesist. No one cares if a fly or bee dies, that help gives us honey and food, but if it's a human, then all of a sudden, it's weird. Just trying to see how much was left, and this stuff appeared at the bottom. Normally it's up here, and it's a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't really know. The millionth time they're using clips from the theme song to use as screens there. I mean, not from the theme song of Doctor Who, but if you look at, like, the Adventure in Space and Time theme song, for example. There's a scene where the Doctor is blowing a whistle to try and get a jail cell door open. And then a dog starts barking. Did they have a dog here the whole time? Unless the Doctor's using his super hearing to hear a dog from Earth or another planet with dogs. That must be a dog with a really good sense of hearing, though, to hear a whistle all the way from the planet Vulcan, wherever that is. Episode 4 and 5 of this story, I believe, are the only episodes in the entirety of Doctor Who to have the episode itself missing, but have the ending surviving. So the end clip still survives. And then the guy who's been doubting the dogs this whole time finds out, as the audiobook puts it, the dogs are not just reproducing, they're mass producing. And just a great sequence. Oh my goodness. Animators, you did great at this ending. You gotta watch the ending of this episode. It just shows like the Daleks putting the Daleks together, and it just looks great. However, by the time the guy, I don't care to remember his name, finds out the dogs are evil, he can no longer cut their power supply because they can create their own power, and everyone else thinks that he's insane. Besides the Dr. Polly and Ben, obviously.
Then we will strike and exterminate. 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 Exterminate.
Is this where they got the idea that Daleks say exterminate to charge up their weapons? Sounds like what they're saying. After you hear exterminate that many times, it starts to just say like the animation of this cliffhanger doesn't exactly match up with the cliffhanger from real footage. You're seeing him coming out of a door from the side. Whatever, cliffhanger. On to episode 6, the final episode. So the Daleks are like, we're gonna exterminate all the human beings, and then the Doctor comes by, and then they're just like, move back or you will be exterminated, and then they're just like, okay, we'll just go this way, and the Doctor's just like, we'll exterminate them later. Why not exterminate them now? I mean, like, were you just like, oh, well, they went that way, okay, they actually listened to us, okay, we'll let you live a bit longer. No! The Daleks should have just exterminated them there and there. They use the same soundtrack for the Daleks, they're constantly saying, exterminate, 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 and they constantly use that same soundtrack. Oh, they got guns. Also, their phones go like, boop, ayah, boop, ayah, every time that it rings, it's weird. Also, we never find out much about the biology of the planet Vulcan, just this whole Power of the Daleks storyline. I mean, it's a pretty good storyline, but, you know. So they defeat the Daleks by cutting their power or something. And there's a Dalek in front of the TARDIS somehow. Presumably it was going to go exterminate it. And the Dalek has to have its eye stalk lift at the end. Just the reconstruction didn't say that. Or maybe it was the audiobook that didn't say that. I don't know. Either the reconstruction or the audiobook didn't mention it. But yeah, they gotta save it for the sequel, aka the evil of the Daleks. It's as if it's watching it go. Right, that was the Power of the Daleks. Right, okay. This video is long as frick. Black and white reconstruction on second disc.
Telesnap reconstruction, scripts, such and such. Would I recommend it? Yeah! Wow, this animation made it much more entertaining than the reconstruction, especially in color. Anyway, okay. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like so I know that you enjoyed. And if you didn't, please leave a dislike so that I know that you did enjoy it. Leave a comment down below if you liked it. Likes feels awesome. Gets motivation and encouragement. If you didn't like it, please leave a comment down below saying why you didn't like it, so that I can prove next time that the world won't be able to prove in the screen. You just look as for a like. And subscribe so that you know when my next video comes out. Thanks guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time, or review story number 31, The Highlanders. Bye bye.